John, what do you expect of the game on Friday?
Most important thing for us is just to make sure we start well and work on what we worked on this week in training. The game we played last week, we got a good result, but we didn't start as well as we would have liked to. So hopefully, tomorrow, I don't know too much about the team, but we've heard that they like to play football, they like to play attractive football passing game. So it should be a tough game tomorrow. Especially at home. It's never easy at home. Teams want to come and beat us there. So I'm expecting a tough match, but on a personal note, for us as a team, we want to be able to start better and get 3 points out of the game.
All right.
John, your last games were more difficult than the game against Hest, who anyone remembers was a great game from you. How come last week's little more difficulties to make difference, to be decisive?
Sure. To be honest with you, I've learned that in football, I've been in the game for a few years now, and every week is different. So I think I said in an interview after the game against Heist that it's a great moment, we can enjoy this, but there's going to be a lot more difficult games. So yeah, on a personal note, that was a good game for me, and I think since then maybe I haven't had as many assists. I've had a few since then, but not 3 in one game like Heist. So I've had to work on other parts of my game, and you've seen from the games we've played since there, we've had to fight as well against other teams. And with the game away, it's at the game we played against Tubek, we had to fight the whole 90 minutes to get a result. So every game is different. So I would like to affect the game and how I can get assists and drive forward and as you said, be decisive. But every game is different, so just need to work hard in every game.
Has it also to do with the way that other teams come play here, very defensively?
Yeah, we've learned that teams just, in England we call it just park the bus. They just park the bus at the back and they just accept the pressure for 90 minutes. So yeah, it is tough, but I know we believe in our team. So being able to play to break the opposition down, especially at home. We know that teams want to come and defend and maybe get a draw out of the game. So yeah, every game is different, and we know that if we play well and play to our potential, and we can be dangerous against any team.
What's your opinion about the fact that teams come to play so defensively here? Isn't it against the beginnings of football?
I don't know. I guess everyone's got their own opinion, but at the end of the day, football's about winning. So every team has their own philosophy of how they want to win games and get points. So, but we're not really too concerned with other teams. We're concerned with our performance, and we know if we can play well and start well and earn the right to play first and then hurt teams, we can be dangerous against any team.
But it's more difficult to play than in England? May we say that?
Sorry, say that again?
Is it more difficult to play against these teams than playing in England? Two offensive teams against each other?
To be honest with you, I've not really been used to playing in a team like Antwerp, how we play from the back and play up. I call it the total football way. We play from the back. The keeper passes it. So that for me, that's a new style I've had to learn, and it's great. I think it suits my game, and I'm really happy to play in the system. So I can't really compare it to other teams. I played in in League One and Championship in England, where the ball's just in the air a lot. So it's a different way of playing. So I'm happy to be where I am.
What do you think about the fight in this team, the numbers 8, 10, 7? It will be a hard fight this season.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head, to be honest with you. We have a lot of quality in the 10 and the 2 midfielders, and even now the 6, with Funso and Wim de Decker. They're 2 very good players. So I think it's good for all of us. We know that we can't, be comfortable, and even if you don't have great games, just to put 100% effort in. Because we know that as a player on the bench, or maybe not even on the bench in the stands, we've got great quality. So there's a lot of good young players coming through here in the squad as well. So yeah, no, obviously it's difficult, but that's football. You want to have the best squad to last the season.
Okay, thank you.
John, do you need the playing time you get? You play practically all of the games,
yeah.
To gain confidence, to push yourself to the highest level?
Do I need it, did you say?
Playing every week, or can you stood a few games on the bench and then immediately gained the same kind of level again.
Yeah, especially the coaches here. Obviously, I want to play. I want to play every game. Coach spoke yesterday, and we just kind of realised it's my first kind of run of games, 8 games, playing 90 minutes. I've never had that in my career before, so it's a kind of it's a new opportunity for me just to see what I'm like over 10 games or 8. I think it might be tomorrow's my 8th game or 9th game. So I'm really fortunate and thankful that I've been able to play nearly 90 minutes in every game. So for me as a young player, been in England, going on loan to different clubs and coming in and out of the team and maybe being a sub and stuff, that really hasn't helped me too much. So being able to come here and to play, it's really helped my development, and I feel like my confidence is growing.
Thank you.
The fans are waiting for a lot of goals here. Isn't it pity for the fans at this moment, the home fans, that Antwerp has scored most outside in away games?
Obviously, here we have the support like I've never seen before, to be honest with you. So obviously the fans expect us to score more goals at home, but I think that they're happy that we're getting goals anywhere, to be honest with you. The most important thing is that we win. So, you know, we know that Antwerp is the biggest team in this league, so teams will want to get anything from us. So to win 1-0 or 2-0, it's always 3 points. So that's the most important thing. So I think, you know, if we can give the fans what they want, even better. But the most important thing is, as you know, is 3 points.
One last question for John. I saw your father a few games before when he came to see your game. How was it for you that he comes? It was his first time here in Antwerp in the Bostock Stadium, watching a game in the Belgian second division.
Yeah, his first time here. He's not seen me playing quite a while, to be honest. So it was nice to have him over here and to watch my game. And it was a good game against Open. A really good footballing game, entertaining game for the fans. And yeah, he enjoyed it. He said that the atmosphere was crazy. He loved the atmosphere, and he said that he knows I'm in the right place for this time in my career. You know, I'm at the right club, under the right manager, the right staff, with the right in the right environment for me to develop. So he's happy, and yeah, it was nice having him at the game.
Last question, John. How did you adapt to Belgian life? Did everything went well?
Yeah, it's going well. I think I've adapted quite well. It's obviously helped the fact I'm in the Flemish part of Belgium where the majority of people speak English as well. So that's been easy. My wife settled in well. It always helps when you football's going well. You know, if you're not winning every week and you're losing, and you know the atmosphere and the morale in the club is low, then sometimes it takes longer to settle in. But you know, I think that we've got a great bunch of players, and I see a lot of them as my brothers. So no, I've settled in really well, and I like life here in Antwerp.
Do you think of the city, Antwerp?
It's nice. It's nice. It's like a traditional city, but has like a modern twist. So it's nice. People are friendly, and there's quite a few things to do here. So the weather's been nice, which is always a plus.
And at the nightlife, how's that?
Yes, I can't really answer that question, but cinema's nice. Cinema's nice. Nice restaurant, so I can't complain.
You haven't visited the discos yet?
Nah, to be honest with you, I don't go to discos, even in London. Back home in England, that's not really what I like to do. So I'm more of a movie guy at home, rest, watch football. I watch a lot of football, and just spend a lot of time with my wife, to be honest with you. So I couldn't tell you what the discos are like here.
Is that the way you celebrate a victory, at home with your wife?
Yeah, usually I'm so tired, I just want to go out and get some food. Usually I find a lot of the players say they find it hard to sleep after games, so usually when we play on Saturday, match of the day's on in England. So I've got BBC One here at my apartment, so I catch up on all the football that's going on in England. So yeah.
You are scoring points, I guess.
Coach. It's been nice.
Thank you.